Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. It's Kim with Kim's Inspired Life, and welcome to hashtag Make Art with Martha, an open collab hosted by our sweet and very funny friend, Martha at Martha Makes Art. Oh my gosh, guys. She is one of our Yuba City friends that we met up with last month, and I'm not kidding, that woman has a sense of humor. Just love her. So Martha hosts a monthly open collab where she gives us a prompt, and then we can make anything that fits that prompt, and any medium that you want, whether it's card making or painting, any kind of art that you want to do. And Martha herself is just an amazing inspiration. I can't paint like Martha does, but I can make some cards, which is what I've done. And the theme for April is spring, and the theme for May is birds. So if you're thinking ahead and you want to get ready for next month, it's going to be birds. Okay, so what I did was I took out this paper pumpkin kit, which is December 2024 Notes from the Heart. And you know, if you know Paper Pumpkin, you know that they give you all the pieces to make the card. So they give you the card bases, and I think there were 9 card bases, and I love that scalloped edge that they gave this month. And then they give you the envelopes for those cards, and they were green, so pretty. And then they give you an inspiration page, which is right here. And I say inspiration because, you know, there's always alternatives to everything we do, right? And so this is their inspiration page. They call it their instruction page. If you want to follow exactly like they did. And, you know, most of us crafters really just kind of do our own thing, right? And as I do. And so I didn't make any of the inspiration cards like they did. I just did my own thing. Actually looked for inspiration on Pinterest, which I quite often do. And so you can see that this in the back right here, isn't that so pretty? I love that they just gave you that vellum, that's what it's called. I was looking for that word. They just give you this vellum that's already die cut like this, right? And so you can make it any color you want. And so I used this color, Blackberry Bliss, which actually came with the kit. I didn't open up the one in the kit though, because I already had one open in my stash. So I just Blackberry Bliss that up some, and then pop this up. And in the kit, if you didn't already know this, in the kit it comes with the pop foam sheets, or little foam pieces. And so I popped that up on there, and then also came with these little jemmies right here. Do I have any more, or did I use them all? I may have used them all. I just love stamping up little jemmies, all different kinds. And so I used their little jemmies here. And then it also the kit also came with, you know, all the little pieces like this. And then the stamp set, and so I stamped out happy birthday on there, because we always need happy birthday cards, right? And so I made 3 of those, which are those cards over there, and nice and springy looking, right? Because lots of spring birthdays, always spring birthdays. I'm sure that I have 3 people that I can send those out to ASAP. And then the next card I wanted to do was, or the next card I did, actually, I made 3 of these. And what I did was I got out an embossing folder, and I absolutely don't use my embossing folders as much as I need to, or that I want to. So I used this embossing folder. Have no idea where this came from. Had it in my stash a while. And then some pink paper, just regular cardstock. And then I embossed some sheets that look like this. And I could emboss on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. I embossed 4 of these and then cut them out to fit the card base. So I put that in the back, and then I used some of the foam dots to put this die cut piece, which came in the kit, on there. And then that piece came as well, the sentiment piece, and then that sentiment was part of it. Lots of love. So you can use this card, you know, for any kind of occasion, and it looks like spring with flowers and pink and greens. And so I made 3 of those cards. And then I don't know if these cards, well, I guess they look like spring to me. I have right here on my desk, I don't always have it sitting here, but it's been sitting here for about, I don't know, 2 weeks, this container of all these just scrap pieces of paper, right? All the little scrap ends. So, and I love to collage, so I thought I'm just going to collage on some spring colors, some yellows and greens and pinks, and use one of the pieces from the kit and the stamp that says just a note. So I thought that was kind of fun. And then the last card I did looks like this. There were some larger pieces of scraps that I pulled out of that container and cut up a couple other little pieces, and that happened to be in there, that piece of ephemera. I think that's just actually cut off from a larger piece of paper. So I put that there, and then again, just a note here. And I think I'm going to ink. I did these yesterday, and then I came into my craft room this morning, and when I was looking at them, I often like to do that. I like to create at night, or the next day, look before I put everything away, give it one more last look at, because oftentimes I'll be inspired to do one more thing to it, or see something that maybe I didn't see the day before. So anyway, I was thinking that I might ink around this in yellow, get out a I don't know what shade of yellow, and maybe do a little bit of inking around there. That might add to it. So that is my entry for Make Art with Martha for April, which is spring. And I do have some other pieces right here still left over, some of the ephemera pieces, these pieces, and then one of these, but I think I'm going to cut some more of these. So I think when I send out a couple of these things, maybe I'll just add some goodies to it as well. That might be fun. So thank you, Martha, for hosting this open collab. And sometimes I forget to join in, but always a million ideas, but not always the time, right? So I hope that you are having a wonderful day today and a wonderful week this week, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.